Hello, my friends. Today, our title is Home is Where the Heart Is. That's an old saying, but it's so true. I live in an RV, as you know. I've lived in many homes, but now we're full-time in an RV. And one of the signs that hangs, one of the little things that hangs in my RV is home is where you park it. And it's true. You know, it doesn't matter where your home is, how big your home is. It matters who lives in that home. And to live comfortably in your home, you need to put your heart into it and make it a home for your family, for yourself, for your family who visits. It needs to be a true home. So what does a true home contain? Love, number one. Love for each other, respect for each other. Number two, your home needs to be streamlined. Streamlined. And when I say streamlined, I mean all the clutter picked up. You know where things belong in your house. And you don't have to spend a lot of time cleaning it because it's so streamlined. That is how do you get it streamlined? You do your zones, you do your basic weekly plan, and you do your routines every day. Those three things will get your house streamlined so that you can easily get it clean and talk to your family, spend time with your family, have fun with your family. The other thing about a home is that it's a place where everyone feels safe. If you have a home that's scattered about with things where people trip or hurt their feet, that's not really safe. I know that sounds really silly and trifling, but it's not. No one wants to be hurt when they walk through their living room at night with no shoes on. So get those toys off the floor. Another thing about a heart of the home is this is where we are nourished. We're not just nourished with love, we're nourished with food. So you need to make sure that your groceries are on point, that you have checked your groceries, and that you're not being wasteful with your groceries, but you're being frugal and using up the foods that you have and making tasty meals for your family. I'm not saying that you have to make extravagant meals. I'm saying things that they like, that taste good, that are healthy for them and healthy for you, and then clean up afterwards. There's one thing that we tend to do when we get in a hurry, and that's that we start slinging things around. Slinging things around. So I want you to slow down when you're taking care of your home and really put your heart into it. Be gentle with your home. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with your loved ones. And take time in your home. So let's talk about the routines and how we can take a little time, just a little time, not a lot of time, just a little time to get your house in shape. A lot of people say, I'm cleaning all day long, Kat. I'm just cleaning all day long. Well, no, you're not. You're not doing the FlyLady system if you're cleaning all day long. You might be picking up clutter, and you might be disciplining children, and you might be disciplining yourself, but you're not cleaning all day long. Cleaning, vacuuming, dusting, that's cleaning. You might be putting things away, picking things up. That's just decluttering. And you might be decluttering all day long if you're allowing your family and yourself to be undisciplined and sling things around and not be mindful and take time with what they're doing. But again, not batches of time, so you're not cleaning all day long. So let's start with getting up in the morning. First of all, you have to get up in time. You have to get up at a scheduled time. What time works for you will be different than what works for me and what works for the homeschooling mom next door that works for the new executive next door who has no children. That time is going to be different, but all of you are homemakers. I'm a homemaker. You're a homemaker. So what time is good for you? For me, it's about 7:30 in the morning. For you, it might be 9 o'clock. It might be 5 o'clock. It's okay, whatever your time is. So when you figure out what time you have to get up, then you have to back up and figure out what time do I need to be asleep in order to get 6 to 8 hours of rest so that I can be a happy person the next day and be on point the next day and be the person who can be mindful at my job, whether that job is as a homemaker or outside of the home or working in the home for someone else, a payroll homemaker. Okay? So let's start with getting up on time. So you get up on time and you've got about 30 minutes to do your morning routine. That doesn't mean you're slinging things. It means you're going to get up, you're going to go in the bathroom, you're going to use the bathroom, you're going to spray the toilet, swish the bowl, spray the sink, wipe the sink, Brush your teeth, wash your face, moisturize your skin. If you wear makeup, put on a little makeup, fix your hair. That's it. Unless you're going to get dressed in the bathroom, go out, go back to your bedroom, get your clothes on, put your pajamas away, make your bed. See how that's all together? You don't run out of the bathroom to do something else and then go back in, because you won't go back in. Once you leave, it's unlikely you're going to go back in if you've already taken care of the minimal. So stay in there until it's done. Then go in your bedroom, finish the bedroom. Then go in the kitchen, empty your dishwasher. I was talking to a mother today who said she has to make bottles for daycare before she leaves to go teach. And she does that first thing when she comes into the kitchen. I said, did you empty your dishwasher? She said, no. I said, you got to empty your dishwasher first. And I mean it. You have to empty your dishwasher first. Then you have the all clear to do the things you need to do. And if you mess up anything, guess where it goes? In the dishwasher, not on the countertop. So empty your dishwasher first, or if you don't have a dishwasher, empty your dish rack first so you have an empty space for dirty dishes to go in or clean dishes that you just washed to go in. Okay? Next, you're going to make yourself some coffee or tea or water. If you're going to make yourself some breakfast, do it now. That's 30 minutes. All that takes about 30 minutes, maybe 35, maybe 25, it depends. If you're taking your shower in the morning, add an extra 10 or 15 minutes. If you're doing your hair in the morning, you might have to add a whole nother hour. If you're washing your hair in the shower and fixing your hair, you may have to add an hour in the morning. If that's your choice, do it. I wash my hair at night and dry it overnight. So that's why my hair looks like this, because I didn't put my flat iron in it today. But that's what I do because it takes less time. I'm fine with this. It's okay. All right, so next, you have to know your schedule. You are different than everyone else. That doesn't mean you're weird or you're unusual. It's just everybody's specific. They have their own sets of circumstances. So after you've done that, then you're going to start a load of laundry. And then you're going to run upstairs or back to the back room and get the kids up. And then you're going to put them through their morning routine. And you're going to have them make their beds if they're old enough, but you're going to inspect what you expect. They brush their teeth, they wash their face, they comb their hair, put on their clothes, they folded their pajamas and put them away. They came to the table for breakfast. They eat breakfast. So their little morning routine's about 30 minutes, and then eating breakfast is always about 20 minutes. And then dishes in the dishwasher, and maybe you have to go out the door, or maybe you're starting homeschooling, or maybe you want the kids to sleep in a little bit and you're going to do some morning routine, more like your zones in the morning. Whatever your plan is, make sure you implement that plan. Take your time, but don't take too much time. You might even do what I suggested to another mother, and that is to set a timer for all the little units in the morning, because she said, I can't get out of the house in the morning. I'm doing great, I'm doing great, I'm doing great, and then boom, I'm not doing great. And then we're hustling to get out the door. And so I said, set a timer on your watch, on your phone, on the stove, whatever you can hear, so that you know you have 20 minutes to do X and 15 minutes to do Y and 30 minutes to do Z and 10 minutes to get your stuff together and get in the car. Set the timer so it starts over and over, and you have a little list by the timer that says this is what's next. This is what's next. So when it rings, the children know, uh-oh, we're done with this. So if you've got a little one who's trying to struggle to put his little shoes on and you're letting him do it, and now the timer rang, you're going to say, oh, baby, you did so good. Let mommy help you and put those shoes on and let's go. Because you have to go. You have to stay on your schedule. If you're staying at home, you won't have that rush with your children, hopefully. But you still might want to set a timer from time to time to get you through the morning at the points that you need to get through. And then do the other things you need to do. If you're at home, you're going to be doing your zone for 15 minutes and then completing the process. You're going to be doing your basic weekly plan. That could be in the morning or the afternoon. You may be homeschooling. You may not have anybody at home. You may just be relaxing after you do your work, and that's fine. So if you don't have anyone at home, my suggestion is to stick with everything, get it done in the morning, and then you're done. Okay? And then in the afternoon, you've got to prepare your meal. You have to clean up after your meal. That's your after dinner routine. Another clutter check if you came home from work, another clutter check if you stayed home. You want to do a clutter check in the morning and after lunch and after dinner or before bed. If you have little ones, 4 and younger, toy check. Or that's actually, I'm calling this a clutter check. It's a clutter stop. I don't want you to have any more clutter. I want you to pick it up 3 times a day. Toy check 4 times a day, which just means dump it all back into the container. They're going to dump it right back out, but do it 4 times a day. Stick to this little plan over and over and over, and then your house won't fall apart around you. Do your before bed routine for the children. Do your before bed routine for yourself. Again, you've got a set of time that it takes to do these things, like the before bed routine is maybe right after dinner you go and take your shower, you wash your face, you moisturize your skin, you lay out your clothes for tomorrow, you get your pajamas, you're done. Then right before bed, you're going to brush your teeth, floss your teeth. After, you make sure there's soap in the dishwasher and it's running, there's no dishes in the sink, or you have washed up all the dishes that you need to wash up. You put out a new towel, you take the old towel, wipe the sink dry, go put that in the laundry room. Do whatever else you do at night. Do you close the blinds? Do you lock the doors? Do you put the dog out one last time? Whatever it is, and then get in bed at your scheduled time. That will keep you from being such a crazy woman and throwing things around and feeling so discombobulated and being in such a rush, because that's not really true. You have plenty of time. The reason you're in a rush is because you're not managing your time well. So I'm going to suggest that you use a timer of some sort over and over again until you get good at managing your time well. Okay, that's it for today. Home is where the heart is. Let's get it organized. Let's get it streamlined. The only way to do it is to follow the basic 3 plans. Have a wonderful day, and always remember to be beautiful, because you are beautiful.